Right guys, I thought I'd just share with you how to make up your own spark plug cables. I have an old boat I just bought from the 70s, and I was in the junkyard looking for flywheels and things, and found a truck with very high quality spark wires in there, spark plug wires. But it came off a new model truck, and I wanted to fit these for my old 70s distributor driven boat engine, which has a Ford in it. I guess this would apply to Chevys or anything. Anyways, I got a whole set of these for like $5. They're very high quality stuff. The boots are incredibly well made. Because of the boat engine, I wanted 90-degree boots on the plugs, and the coils also use the same shape, and these don't fit. So basically what I did was bought a set of Taylor cable. There's the part number on Amazon. This cost me $8. Very high quality set. Comes with a 8 90-degree coil style boots that'll go into your distributor. Comes with very high quality brass fittings like this, and it comes with the 9th one, which is for your coil to distributor. I just thought I'd give you a quick idea. These are spiral wound graphite core. I think it's graphite or something. Anyways, first thing you want to do is, the tools I use is a crimp tool. I got this on Amazon. You get it at Home Depot. What's important is that it has the auto 7 to 8 millimeter crimp over there, the last one on the hole there. That's pretty much what you're going to use to crimp, and you'll see that that center pin right there is going to go into the groove once you crimp it. Actually, sorry, that's the wrong side. This is the side you'll crimp. I'll show you in a second. You need a craft knife like this, basic set of pliers, one of these, you'll be good to go. I do have a tiny bit of dielectric grease just to smooth the cable off. Anyways, so these are the boots I'm taking off, and I'm putting this on. So the first thing you want to do, this is a very cheap $1 craft knife. It has a full setting on the blade, half, and then you can actually put out just the tip, which I use. And then what I do is, from the boot down to the angle over here, I kind of go straight through. But on this side over here, you don't want to cut into the wire. So I kind of angle it a bit so that it's just shallower than going straight through, and I just tear that open. So I'll quickly show you how I do this. Cut it all the way up to there. And then from this side, kind of bend the wire out a bit, give me a little bit of a safety margin there. You don't want to slice this open at all. Kind of defeat the purpose. And you just give it a steady cut all the way down there. And then to get myself going, I do cut straight through the boot just for a little bit over there to get me going. My wife is doing the lovely filming. You guys should thank her. See how that's coming off there? You kind of want it to peel all the way. You want to make sure you definitely didn't nick your plug wire. These are pretty heavy duty. These are, I think they're Bosch Ultra Premium. The boots are pretty tough to get off. But you kind of want to break out that old head like this. And that one will just tear out like that. Obviously I didn't cut it perfectly. Alright, so the old boot's off. That's the tip. You just snip those off right over there. There you go. Okay, now I take a tiny bit of dielectric grease. You could use WD-40. I guess even a little bit of motor oil would work. What you want to do is just feed this boot over there. It's a little bit tight, and you push it in all the way until that cable pushes in against the boot. Give it an extra tug, and then you just kind of push the boot at an angle, and the cable will sort of slowly come out like that. That's what you want. There it is. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to trim, I'd say, about ½ an inch back. You don't want to cut through that center wire. That's the carbon core that actually carries the volts. So I just make like a very delicate little incision around this rubber, careful not to go through, and then you bend it open. And then what I do is I just very lightly go across it with this This is blunt. You can see that it's made a little opening, and I haven't gotten to that center core wire yet. That's exactly what you want. You gently just want to make a little hole like that, and then you should basically be able to twist off the whole outside sheath, and that's what you want left. Right, now we're just going to crimp it on. This is pretty basic stuff. I also put a bit of dielectric grease on that surface over there just to kind of, you know, make sure it doesn't get corroded over time. What you want to do now is you want to just press these in a little bit so that they're a little bit closer, and you want to grab one of these in these pliers just like that. You want to hold it like this, and then what you want to do is you want to fold the carbon core back so that it's at the bottom, against the bottom of this guy. There it is. And then you just give it a light little press. This is just to hold it in place. And what you can see is there you've got a little bit of the sheath sticking out on the right side of the crimp area there, and tiny bit of the copper core. You basically want the core strand to run down the back of this to make full contact. And then what you want to do is get your pliers ready. And remember that we want to use this little spiky, this little knuckle over there has got to go in between those two grooves. So you basically line it up. I like to crimp these in two places. One right on the one edge, just a little bit in from the edge, and just give it a very good squeeze till you can feel it sort of giving. And I move it up a little bit more and just give it another one over there, right on the edge. Give it a hard tug and a good yank. And now what you want to do, you pull it back. You got to kind of twist it so that you can get this going down straight, and you just kind of pull that off backwards through the plug, through the boot, and you pretty much want to just line it up as close as you can to be in the center, ready to go into your distributor. And there it is. That should give you good spark. This cost me $8. This was about $6. Got a very high grade set of leads now, and I got the old ones in the box as a backup. You could probably do a resistance test, but I'm pretty sure these guys would work really well. Thanks for watching, and I hope it helped you guys. Ciao.